Hey, it's Friday. I know you feel blessed and refreshed. I'm back. We got another one, and today we are on the last day of this topic. I'm so excited that we not only made it to the end of the week, but we got some good information. Sorry about my tardiness this morning. Both of my girls are up and on 10, so had to get them all situated, calm down. Thank you for being here, bearing with me. Um, yeah. So today we're just going to talk about coping with stress. We're going to talk about some of the different effects that stress can have on us, which we've covered pretty much all week um, in specific categories of two per day. But today we're just going to summarize it all. And yeah, so good morning, Mr. Steve Gilmore. Thank you for being here, my brother. Thank you, Lord, for letting me see another day and another chance to get it right with you, Lord. Amen. That is all that matters. Rise and shine. Give God the glory. Yes, yes. Good morning, Mr. Terry. Thanks so much for coming in, putting the broadcast. It's okay, sissy. Take your time. Thank you so much. Y'all know sometimes our children, I know that our children come first. So sometimes they can be so demanding. So yeah, I'm just glad that that's all taken care of. It's Friday, and I can take a break from getting up early a little bit. No need to rush. Please take your time. Remember to have the spiciest moments in your life. Yeah. Um. Hello, frugal mama. Thanks for coming in. Such a hard working mama and so dedicated to these morning talks. Just want to let you know you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Morning FM, she will be. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I was looking at my playlist yesterday, and I've been doing these talks since about November. And it's hard to start something and actually stay consistent with it, especially when you don't know, um, what it is, where it's gonna go, if anybody's gonna like it. But I appreciate those of you who come in with me. That means a lot. So I will not stop. Thanks to you. A1B1B, thanks for coming in. Your vacation is right around the corner. I know, right? So today's it'll be pretty quick for those coming back on the replay. As you know, coming up April 1st through the 9th, I'm going on vacation. So um, I'm preparing some things so that I can have something to drop on this channel while I'm gone. But I do have a second channel if you don't already know, and these encouraging talks and my Kingdom Builders lives and inspirations, Sunday inspirations, all those are going to move over to the new channel, Motivation with Tam. And that encouraging talks, we're going to do 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That's going to start on April the 10th. So mark your calendars. You won't see me in these streets for those 9 days, but I'll still be watching you. So, um, and also, I just thought about the fact that next week for encouraging talks right here on Always Tam Tam, we're gonna do you pick. So whatever you guys want to talk about, you come in, we'll talk. You pick the topics, and if you don't have anything, then I'll have some things on hand. So it'll just be a chill week. I'll turn on my camera, show you how busted I look in the morning. We could just vibe out for that week before I go on vacation. So I'm excited for that. So today, thank you for putting that there. I appreciate you. Oh, let me get my phone and pin it. Um, all week we've been digging into all the different warning signs of stress. And stress can cause so many things, and here's the full list: feelings of fear, anger, sadness, worry, frustration, helplessness, hopelessness, even numbness. Have you ever felt tingling in your toes or your fingers? You might thought it had something to do with your nervous system or maybe your health issue. It could just be stress. Changes in your appetite, eating too much, eating too little, lack of energy. Maybe you have too much energy. Um, Interests, things don't interest you anymore. You want to be by yourself. You don't want to be around your family and friends. Um, you have trouble concentrating and making decisions on your own. Um, you have nightmares. You have problems sleeping. You don't sleep at all. You sleep too much. You might have physical reactions happen to you, like headaches. Um, you might have body aches and pains, which we talked about. There's stomach problems. It can affect your skin. You can have dark spots and blemishes. You can have rashes. You can have breakouts. Like when you think about all these different things that stress is doing to us, doesn't it make you want to pay more attention? To be more careful. Sorry, you guys. I feel like it's very loud in here, so I'm turning off this fan. Okay, nope, it's not going off. It's taking too long. Anyway, um, and if you already have some health issues or some mental health conditions, then stress can make it worse. Thank you for saying hi. There's also the increased use of alcohol, drugs, and prescription drugs, especially are taking over the U.S. right now. So be careful, especially if you have some type of chronic pain, things like that, and you're taking medication. You're trying to alleviate this pain or do things to take your mind off of what's going on with you. You actually could be hurting yourself even more. Good morning, cruising is fun anytime. Thanks so much for coming in. Amen, Mr. Terry. 20% is beyond your control how you react. Absolutely. So, um, yes, I mean, stress can be it can be detrimental. It can be very damaging, not only physically, but mentally. And some people can't handle it and they do other things. But what we have, good thing we have here in the U.S. is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It used to be called something else. I don't really remember. I want the baby shark toy. I told. Okay, give me 1 minute, please. Okay. So the Suicide Crisis Lifeline is simply 988 on a cell phone. Pick up a cell phone and call 988 if you need help. There's also therapy. There's counseling, and a lot of us think, especially people of color, we think that therapy is not for us, um, but it's actually is gonna save our lives. It's gonna help us de-stress from so many things. And you already know that ultimately there is one solution to stress, and I'm gonna talk about that after we talk about other ways to cope. But those of you who know me, you already know. It only takes one relationship between you and one other that can simply change your life around. So, thank you. No lag, no echo. Yes, there are sadly people don't realize how easily addictive you can become. Yeah. Good morning, Tamika. Thanks for coming in. National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. Yeah. And now they call it the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Yeah. So you simply dial 988 on your cell phone. You can help yourself or someone else. Checking on those people who seem like they are okay is so very important because most of the time they are not okay. And hey, it might be a parent that has a complete family that's in the house, but that doesn't mean that they are not dealing with something personally. Um, so please, please, please check on your people, especially those who look like they don't need help. You're doing great multitasking. We appreciate your dedication. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, yeah. So then there's other things we can do, like taking breaks. Taking breaks, especially not only from our work that we have in the house, or if we leave the house for work, or we work from home, stepping away from that computer, stepping away from that job that you were doing. it's going to give you a break. Actually taking your breaks when it's break time, because how many of us have, um, breezed right past break because we were so busy that hey, I just want to get this out the way and go home. But no, it's really important to take that break and breathe, and especially get something to eat, because a lot of us don't want to eat when we're stressed, but that's actually hurting us even more. So when we talk about taking breaks, specifically from social media, not only just social media, but any electronics, the iPads, the computers, the phones, the TVs, turn it all off. I encourage you to turn it all off, because as you see things, you might be looking at news, you might be looking at someone else's story on Facebook. It can be sad, it can be depressing, and it's going to add to the emotions that you already are going through. So I encourage you to turn it off, even if it's a day, a complete 24 hours, a complete 48 hours, but it starts somewhere. So 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, however long it takes for you to gradually get there, to give yourself a break every so often is very important. Um, Taking care of your body, because I know that we hear it a lot: exercise, exercise, exercise. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. And it's not always jumping jacks, push ups, cartwheels. No, no, no. You can just simply elevate your legs, lift your leg up, put it back down, lift your leg up, put it back down. You can do arm circles. Uh, you know, you can walk in place, you can run in place, you can jump rope. Easy, very easy things that you can do to keep moving, because physical health is um, the number one stress reliever. Automatically, we're going to feel more calm. We're going to feel less tense, and that relieves stress immediately. So, some other ways to improve your health, because health is a major factor of stress relief: eating healthy, the fruits and the vegetables. We all hear about these things, but how many of us really do it? I know that I was doing pretty good doing my exercises. I was losing weight, and then I just was like, I haven't really been eating that much, and I realized that, and I'm like, it's not healthy to not eat. But when I started to eat, I ate too much. I can't say that I gained all that weight back, but I have gained a little bit. But I still try to keep moving, even if I'm cleaning up the house, running up and down the steps, going to Walmart, walking across the store real fast, whatever it is. Low fat dairy is good. Just limiting foods with fats and salts, breads, added sugars. That's the number one thing. Bread, sugar, cheese, salt. If you can get rid of all those things, then you're on the right path. And keep them away. Keep trying. Um, we talked about getting enough sleep, which is so very important. Good morning, Lori. Thanks for coming in. Happy Friday. Getting enough sleep. Some of us don't sleep enough. Some of us sleep too much. You okay? So, good morning, Chef. Thanks for coming in, bro. Some of us don't sleep enough. Some of us sleep too much. If we go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, then we're going to set ourselves up for a routine that is going to make us succeed. It's going to make us feel more refreshed, more ready to go, and less stress. Um, Adults need 7 or more hours of sleep a night. At some point a while ago, I was always asleep by 8 or 9 o'clock. I feel like I couldn't catch anybody after 9 o'clock, because I'm like, nope, my daughter's asleep and I'm turning off. Everything's done. But for the last couple months, I feel like I've been trying to get organized and planning and all this and that. I've just been staying up so late, and then I still get up real early. So some days I wake up just not feeling good. Sometimes I'm talking too fast. Sorry. Sometimes I'm mad, annoyed, and I don't know why. Sometimes I'm sad, and I don't know why. It's just simply because I'm sleepy. So just keep moving, keep moving. Just a little bit of physical activity a day, small amounts, and then build it up. So if you start with 15 to 30 minutes a day, maybe even 10 minutes, whatever you need to start with, and you do that for 2 or 3 days. then maybe the next couple weeks you'll be up to 2 hours for 2 or 3 days a week of moving, consistent moving. You can be walking, you can walk slow, you can walk fast. Walking is a great way to lose weight. Um, Limiting alcohol intake, choosing not to drink is the number one thing to do. Um, I know that it's hard because I was in that position where I just thought that, I just needed this. And it was bad. It was like first thing in the morning, bad. And I would drink all day, all the way until it was time to go to bed. For me, being 7 to 8 o'clock, because I'm so drunk. So, alcohol is is very detrimental. It's going to change our appearance. It's going to change our actions. It's going to change our moods, and it is definitely hurting our bodies. Um, it says, but you can't. Some people do have an alcoholic beverage in moderation. Do what you do. In moderation means no more than 2 drinks or less a day for men and for women. No, 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 no. Don't do that, please. Okay. We talked about the prescription drugs being dangerous right now. Uh, because they're so easy to obtain. And I guess I don't know. I don't know what it is particularly. I don't know anybody dealing with that per se, but I know this is pretty bad out here. So be careful with that. Um, Avoid using. Let's see. Yeah, don't take somebody else's prescription drugs. Avoid smoking and vaping. I am a smoker. Unfortunately, I still smoke Newports, but I'm working to stop that. It is definitely a stress reliever, unfortunately, but that stress reliever only lasts maybe a couple hours and then it's on again. So that's just something that we have to work. We have to work doing individually to better ourselves. It's going to help not only with stress but with our health. Um, Do it, Mom. I am. I'm doing it. Don't forget your health appointments, your doctor's appointments, your tests, your screenings, your vaccinations, all those things. Because if we skip, we could be throwing off the balances of our body. If our body is expecting that vaccination, or we haven't had a checkup in a long time, then we could have something going on we don't even know about, and it could be causing us a lot of stress. So we talked about taking breaks. Don't forget to take time to unwind, meaning stretching, meditating, praying, taking deep breaths, doing activities, moving around, activities outside of whatever's stressing you. So if you're stressed at home, leave the house. Try a new activity. That'll work as well. Connecting with others. Don't do this alone. Talk to people. I am an introvert. I always say that. I feel like God has shifted me to be an extrovert, though. That's funny. But don't be by yourself. Get around some people. Talk to somebody that you trust. Let them know that, hey, I'm stressed. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just need to get it off my chest. Hey, that person might want to pray with you. That person might have a suggestion for you. They might want to go to therapy with you. It just depends on how bad it is and who they are. I just hope uh, that you, because we all need that one person in our corner that's gonna check on us and not let us go. So for most of us, that's our spouse. Some of us, it might be our friend. It just depends. Um, Connect with faith-based organizations. So we always talking about God and prayer and having your intimate relationship with Him. It's also important to get into a I don't want to say sanctuary, but I want to say get into a space where God is worshipped, where God is praised, where God is talked about, because only then are you going to understand, more about Him and His power over our life. Once you get that relationship and you get that worship going every week, couple times a week, however often it is for you, then you're going to feel a drastic change. You will not be stressed any longer. I can guarantee it because I'm going through it right now. Um, Yay. 10 people in the building. Thanks so much for coming in. Let me see who I missed. You know, I'll just be talking sometimes. I'll be talking. Good morning, Mysterious. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. This has been a very informative series of videos inter in internalizing stress is a mess. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Um, I've been, you know, emotions. Yeah. Hey, Miss B. Miss B. I thought Miss B was here. Okay, but anyway, um, yeah, I've been feeling a little weird. I can say that I'm not worried. I can say that I'm not, losing all control or flipping out like I would normally, but still, I just felt a little off. So God brought me to it for a reason. He brought me to this topic for me primarily, but I just pray that it met you where you are as well. I stick with my bedtime as much as possible. Whew, I know, right? Yeah, 1B, I have a hard time with that one. Routine will definitely help. Yeah, absolutely. And we can try. We could try all day to start a routine, and it might not work, but hey, that doesn't mean stop. That means try again the next day and keep trying. Because if you do, eventually it's going to pay off. Yeah, one day at a time, says Frugal Mama. I know that's right. Slow and steady really does win the race. It really does. Uh, I'm the type of person that before maybe the last year or so, I just want everything to just be done. I want to get in there. I want to cook fast. I want to wash the dishes fast. I want to braid hair fast. I want to get to the store and get back. I want to drive fast. Like it took within the last year that I had to slow my whole self down, y'all. So when I say slow and steady really does win the race, it's because I have lived it. I have lived it because now the way I move, I gotta take my time. I gotta give myself some more time at the beginning of that thing so I can leave early, so I can get started early. And yeah, we still have our days that we're late, but um, just trying, just knowing that if you keep on going back, then eventually it's gonna work out in your favor, especially if you keep trying. We all try the best we can. Amen. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do. Because there's no book to this thing. Uh, well, technically, I guess the book would be the Bible, telling us how to get our lives together. But we try our best. Yeah, there's Miss B. Hey, okay, this little toy drives me crazy. Um, I'm packing a box to send donations, and I need to go through these toys. But anyway, uh, I know that just came randomly because she's putting a toy in my face. Today there's no school. Every other Friday they're out, so I gotta be busy early in the morning. The pin message is Tamm Fam channel. Morning talks will be moved there as of April 10th. Thank you. Yeah, and this channel right here, we're gonna pick up some cooking every now and again. We're gonna get back to our laundry. All the stay-at-home mom type of lifestyle things that you all love. Don't put that in your mouth. No, no, no. Take it out. Um, yeah. Kingdom Builders, Frugal Mama. Yeah. Take it out your mouth. Frugal Mama is next on the Kingdom Builders lineup. Okay, look. Stop. I'm doing something now. Take that out of your mouth. To deal with stress, please have a faith circle, prayer circle, wisdom circle. Yeah, inspiration. We must remember the great Lord. Take it out. Good morning, Miss Anita, mother. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm I do go back and replay my lives too, so I always catch your comments. Thank you. Good for you donating. You're making a big difference no matter how small the donation is. Thank you. Queen Miss Lori, good morning. Yeah, y'all, this has been great. So ultimately, we know that all this stress can be gone just by simply having that relationship with God, having that intimate relationship with Him, just knowing that we can talk to Him about anything. We can't see Him, we can't feel Him, but we know that He is working in our favor. Okay, everything uh, is working through Him. All works are working through Him. So as long as we have that, and we have our circles, like Mr. Terry just described, we have our prayer circle, our wisdom circle, and all those great people that we stay surrounded with, and we are guaranteed to alleviate stress. And we're not perfect. I can't say it's going to go away, but it can definitely be better than it has been if you're having trouble. Don't forget all the warning signs, and don't forget that the crisis, suicide. Hold on, I have to look at it. I don't want to say it wrong. The Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. You dial 988 on your cell phone for you or a loved one if you ever need help. So with that, Kingdom Builder Frugal Mama is next. I got about 3 minutes to get over there. And I'm sorry about last night. I was asleep, y'all. Take them out of your mouth. I fell asleep on the logo reveal. So I'm sorry about that. But I plan to do it tonight. So I plan to do it tonight. So hopefully, oh yeah, and also tonight is game night over on Heather's channel. We did game night here last Friday. It was a success. And we're gonna go over to Heather's channel tonight. So that'll be so much fun to see what game she's gonna bring about. I'm still doing my Kingdom Building lives at 10 a.m. on Fridays. We've just shifted gears a little bit. So still giving testimonies, still giving encouragement. So I hope to see you today at 10 Eastern this morning, right here for another Kingdom Builders live, another Kingdom Builders series, let's just say. So yeah, there's a lot of things coming up, but we're keeping busy. We're having fun. We are doing God's work. We are definitely letting Him lead our path, and everything is working out awesome. So I encourage you to do the same. Let's get out of here. I love you. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. Stay encouraged, stay humble, stay you. That's it. That's all. As always, remember, be true to yourself. Because if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to nobody else. Bye bye.